everybody, and welcome back to the Minecraft Arena YouTube channel. Today, we are going to have a long video, which is going to be ranking all of Arena's game modes, basically. Going from the free game modes, to the paid game modes, to the DLC game modes, like Arena Arcade, and even the Arena Hangout zones, like the Summer Resort. I'll not be including the story mode missions because they're a whole different thing. But we are going to go over every single game mode and rank them 1 through 10. It's going to be a little bit rushed, but like not that rushed. If I have gameplay for the video, I'll play the gameplay as I talk over it. But if I don't have gameplay for it, then boo-hoo, you'll just have to look at a flat screen. If it's a little bit rushed, it's because it is. I really don't want to do this, but I promised you guys it, so a promise is a promise, and I have no other video ideas. So let's get straight into it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. So first up, we got the race. The race isn't too good. It's just a 3-player race where you race from the beginning to the end and back with different obstacles. There are many ways you can cheat it, especially on Halloween, because people buy the cobwebs and put them in the middle part where you jump through the door to slow down someone. Not the best game mode, but it is the first game mode to ever be in Arena 2, so you gotta give it credit for that. I'll give it I'll give it a 3. No, that's too low. I'll give it a 4. It's fun, but like I can't keep on playing it because, you know, if you play it repeatedly, you're just gonna get bored. Next up, we got Monster Maze. The original Monster Maze, the beta version, garbage. The maze was invisible, it was garbage. Then we remade it. It was a little bit better, but it was just so boring as a free game, and no one wanted to play it. But the new version, which is the gameplay that you're watching right now, is so much fun. It is one of my favorite game modes, and the concept is just so good. Monster Maze, I love it. It's not the best, but it's what you expect from a decent free game mode. I'll give it a 6.5, 7-ish. You choose. Next up, we got Snowball Fight. Snowball Fight isn't the best, and it got really stale, I have to be honest. It got super stale after a while. It was fun when it came out, but after that, it just got super stale. Not the best, but pretty fun, pretty decent. I'll give this one a 4. Next thing we're going to rank is Shulker Suffering. 2. I just gave it a 2. It's not functional to play. The Shulker Master, you know, the one that spawns the Shulker, the person, there's 2 teams. One team is always guaranteed to win. It's unfair, and I want it to be removed as soon as possible. The only reason why it's still here is because I have no clue what to replace it with. The second I find out, though, it's leaving, and it's getting out of here. Next up, we got Desert Battle. And before the video continues, let me just go over something. We're not going over dead game modes. So, Desert Dive and Desert Dance will not be here. We're only going over the alive game modes. There's not many dead game modes, but I'm already going over a lot. So, I'm going to skip all the dead game modes. Anyway, Desert Battle. 10 out of 10. Different maps, different classes, and just really fun, very replayable. I could just sit here and play that one game mode for hours. We got Mossy Creek. When I said the race was the first game mode of Arena 2, I lied. It was actually Mossy Creek. Anyway, Mossy Creek, very short, simple, fun. I could play it multiple times without getting bored. Freaking the race. Anyway, I'll rate it a good 5.5, 6. We're skipping the drop because it's more like an extra thing than a game mode. Farm Battlefield. I I love it. Very strategic. If you don't know what you're doing, there's no way you're winning. Has to be 8 out of 10. Busy building is a great game mode. I'm not too much of a fan of it myself, but being honest, it's a good game mode. I'm just not the building type, so I wouldn't like it. But for an average player, busy building would be a good 5 out of 10. Next up, we got Musical Madness. The objective and the theme, the concept, that's the word. The concept of Musical Madness is really good, but like there's not enough space, and that's the part that makes it bad. If I ever update it, I'm definitely gonna make it bigger, but for now it's just not too good. 3 out of 10. Next up we have Western Face Off. Pretty short game mode. Short, sweet, simple. I actually really like it. I'll give it a 5. Okay, to end it off with the free game modes, we have FNAF Advance. FNAF Advance, you guys know I'm going to rate it high. But I'm going to let you know this now. It's not as good as the normal FNAF. I think FNAF Advance, for an advanced version, fingers up as I say that, the original one's better. It's good, but not better than its original counterpart. It's 7. It's a 7. It's not bad, but it's not too good either. We can move on to the paid game modes. Crazy Crafting, pretty cool concept. Cool game in general. It's just that it takes forever to set up, but that's not you guys' fault. That's my fault because, you know, I'm the worker. I'm supposed to set it up. It doesn't affect your gameplay. So as a worker, I would rate it low, but as a player, it's pretty good. Give it a 6. Battle Royale. Battle Royale is a super good paid game mode. Amazing, mwah, beautiful, magnifique. Anything you want to say about it, it's great. I'll give it an 8. It's not the best, but I'll give it an 8. So we have Bombs Away. Bombs Away is super fun. Could be a little bit unfair sometimes. It's a good paid game though. Worth your money. Well, worth your currencies. Good paid game. Not the best though. I'll give it a 6. 6.5, 7? Yeah, no, 6. Takeover. 8 out of 10. End of story. Super good game mode. 2 different teams, each having 2 different classes. Amazing, mwah, beautiful, perfecto. Next up we have King of the Hill. King of the Hill, super good game. It's only pretty cheap actually, 5 gold ingots. I love it. Could be pretty unfair. You'd have to know what you're doing in order to win. And I like game modes like that. Alright, next up we got Netherworld. No doubt in my mind, Netherworld, 10 out of 10. Such a great parkour map. I love it. We got Turtle Defense Team, heavily inspired by Team Takeover, and it does a good job of representing that. It has to be like 6 out of 10 because there's many ways to cheat it. So I'll give it 6 out of 10. The original one was garbage, but the newer one is amazing. 5 out of 10. Next up, we got Hide and Seek Tower. Hide and Seek Tower is super fun, in my opinion. Super good. Worth the price. Subscribers free. I'll rate it 6. Now we are done with the paid game modes. Let's go on to the Arena Town game modes. First we have Donkey Kong. It's kind of broken. I'll rate it 4. Even though it took forever, I'll rate it a 4. I'm gonna skip Star Wars because it's not a game mode. It's more of a roller coaster. FNAF 10 out of 10. I don't even have to say anything. Just 10 out of 10. Final one we have in Arena Town is Brawldown. The concept is super cool, but I have to update it because it's not that good. I'll give it a 3. I'm sorry, Brawldown. Next up, we're going to be moving on to the Nether DLC. Netherworld 2. It's not as good as the first one. I'll give it a 7. So we have Trapdoor Trap. Really cool and fun free game mode for the Nether. It's only for 2 people though, because if you use any more, you're gonna get destroyed. But yeah, decent 4. And then we have Wither Fight. We don't have any gameplay for Wither Fight, so this is what you're seeing right now. But Wither Fight, cool game mode, 10 out of 10. Boss fight game mode. I want to do it with the Ender Dragon as well. And then that finishes off with the this finishes off with the Nether, and next up is Arena Arcade. I said I'm going to be doing the Summer Resort, but I'm also going to be skipping it because it's not like game modes. It's more like just casino things. So next up we got Minecart Battle. Super fun, but pretty broken sometimes. I'll rate it 7. I'm going to be skipping the escape room because it doesn't really work right now. TNT Spleef, as much as I want to say that it's super good, it's pretty boring and pretty basic. I'll give it a 5. So we got Be Nice. Be Nice is terrible. It's broken. Cool concept, but it's just broken. 3 out of 10. Funny how I gave a game called Be Nice a pretty terrible rating. Anyway, Trespassing Terror. I had nothing against Trespassing Terror, but like, it's short, sweet, fun. But once you play it once, the rest of the experience is ruined. But I'm gonna go off of the first ever play. I'll give it a 6. Then we are ending it off with Cake Drift. Cake Drift is the most recent game mode. Super good. 10 out of 10. Great concept. And then the final games that we have to go over are the dog games. First up, starting with the dog race. Terrible. 1 out of 10. Uncompletable. I hate it. We got Hiding Hounds. Hiding Hounds is a pretty unique and fun game mode. That's pretty much a guessing game, but I like the concept and the way that we just fit wolves into a guessing game. It's pretty fun, and I'll rate it 5. And then finally, the final game that we have to go over is... Where is it? Oh, here it is. Is Dog Domination. Pretty unique concept and a pretty unique game mode. I personally love it. 8 out of 10. We don't have gameplay on it though. We should get gameplay on it pretty soon because we never got gameplay for it, and it's pretty new. So it came out with this update. This video should have been as long as the last video, which was 40 minutes, but I kind of rushed through this one, and because there's so many, I just got overwhelmed and decided to just, skim through it very quickly. You're lucky that I did the DLCs, because I was going to end it right after we did Arena Town. But no. As you can see, we are already starting to get rid of the birthday stuff, and we are starting to introduce the Halloween stuff. So, I can't wait for the Halloween update, which will be launching this weekend. An update video on that coming very soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. My suffering is over, because this took forever to put together and edit and just even record, so my fingers can finally rest.